Right! Right! On the right!
What is that? Oh shit, what is that?
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, that's a new one. I am Lord Freezer, yes?
God damn.
Oh, hello, SMITE fans.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Has it really been that long since I last watched a SMITE stream? Tiamat felt like she was announced just yesterday.
Into the juicy segment. And at the beginning, the first god getting a nerf, you know her, and you love to see her nerfed, I guess. Tiamat.
Yep, Home Sweet Home will now be able to walk over minions. The cabin
Shoutouts
has very
to Reddit.
tall legs.
You know you are at a low point when you let a forum full of sexually frustrated Homo sapiens make a change for your product that is blatant common sense and you think you've done something grand in your life face.
And the minions that was blocking me. So next up, we have Susanoo getting a buff. So Ajax, what's Susanoo doing better these days?
Amaterasu and Susanoo getting buffs, man. Tsukiyomi must be jealous.
Heaven is a place on earth with you.
2 hours later.
I don't know acid. My booze don't need nobody.
But I think it's time.
Here I come.
It's time we get into Charybdis.
Looking like a double-wide surprise. Oh, very multi.
Show me that kit, pony boy.
Back the fuck up.
What the hell?
Raging Tides.
Yeah, Charybdis' passive is Raging Tides, although I also want to really quickly bring about her basic attack chain, which I know we didn't add into this, but it's pretty important. It's honestly what makes Charybdis really unique too, is that she has a unique basic attack chain where the third firing from Charybdis is actually split into 3 lighter basic attacks.
Yeah, right.
If we go into the passive, which is a Raging Tides, we get a little bit of that clarification, where there is the positive effect. Obviously, it is a.
Thank goodness for whatever Redditor told them to not make it 100%.
How about we talk about Spike Shot?
Yeah, so Spike Shot is a basic attack stim where Charybdis finally, reveals the maw. It comes out and she gets to fire spikes from it for a short duration. The basic attacks in this, because these are actually dealing basic attack damage, they're slightly wider and they fire slightly faster. So the projectiles are slightly faster as well. They pass through minions, and on hitting any god or wall, they actually splinter in several fragments.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
Yeah, absolutely. So Capsize, is a little bit of a unique ability where it starts off as a smaller cone, and the more you channel it, the more it actually gains in width. So that it's more like the cone angle itself is growing. And Charybdis is absorbing water from the area around her before firing it again from that maw. Enemies hit are applied with a really large but rapidly decaying slow and physical protection debuff.
Why?
Why the fuck does she have a lane-wide damaging ability that slows and reduces defenses?
Whirlpool form. Let's let him see the monster, the Whirlpool.
So, we knew people would want to see a Whirlpool. We knew people would want to see more of the monstrous maw. So we kind of designed this ability to be, really highlight those themes, as well as give you this feeling that you've got similar you have a similar approach like AJ was saying, where you are incentivized for going in. So this ability is a toggle ability. You can only toggle it once, however, and it does take Tide in doing so.
Hi-Rez really gave this girl Pele's 2 and 3 in 1 ability minus the heal.
Cannot go underneath geometry, so that's another big thing. She doesn't have like a leap or a teleport, right? So if you are being ganked and you're in the middle of your lane, you may not be safe just going to your tower. You might have just preferred having like a leap over into the jungle instead. So
this bitch really out here being the Silver Surfer.
Let's get into the ult. Let's check out the Maw Hungers.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to see it again before I go into it.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Oh,
all right. So
brings out the Maw.
Just like how Charybdis had, that passive that kind of alluded to her father, Poseidon, we wanted to do something very reminiscent, her spiritual sister of Scylla. We wanted to have this similar kind of ability where you do a large chunk of damage, but utilizing this awesome creature of hers. And of course, you can see you've got the killer reset that Scylla has. So Charybdis has that as well. So what's happening here is, Charybdis is really revealing her true nature, being immune and moving faster as well. And she actually has a rectangle component that you can aim as the player, which will push enemies that are caught in that towards the cone, towards the center of the cone. And in that cone, you're going to be dealing a heavy amount of damage and actually stunning as well.
A 2-hit Scylla ult that stuns. Are you dead, Ajax? The numbers better be